Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. It's a pleasure to be called, especially now I have something to say. Wakefield is a peace-loving and loyal city that does its duty and securely houses the many men and women who reside in the constituency at Her Majesty's pleasure. I believe fundamentally in redemption and the power of rehabilitation. I have experience gained from assisting the Pakistan Army and the United Nations in designing a curriculum and facility in the shadow of Churchill's picket on the summit of Mullican Pass in the provincially administered tribal areas of what was until recently known as the North Frontier Province. This facility has become known as Subayun, which is a Pashto word that refers to the first rays of the morning light, or that herald the dawn. This facility, like Wayfield's high-security jail, houses many deeply troubled criminal young minds. Subayun, however, was designed to de-radicalise and rehabilitate young people who are being groomed to become suicide bombers under the brutal direction of Mullah Fazli Rahman, then leader of the vicious brutes that controlled SWAT and shot Malala Yousafzai. The process to rehabilitate those that have been trained to do harm to their neighbours and themselves is a long process. The length is, in fact, a kindness, as it permits a thorough assessment of each subject and the time required to provide valuable life skills, so when they are finally deemed fit to be readmitted to society, they are equipped with the wherewithal to forge a meaningful new life away from malign influences. Sadly, some subjects, despite the best efforts of all, are simply incapable of reformation and will likely remain a threat to themselves and others for as long as they live. For such people, beyond reform, if not redemption, a full whole-of-life sentence is necessary. This experience has informed my views at home, and I believe, therefore, that sentences should be long to allow for reform. Reformation, rather than just punishment, should therefore be the primary objective. And long sentences, when coupled with effective programmes, can, I feel, help to achieve this objective. I find Her Majesty's Government's plans to provide 20,000 more police officers with enhanced powers, along with 35 million extra to tackle violent crime, and 10,000 more prison places and tougher, longer sentences, when taken together, constitutes a real and credible plan to make our streets and homes safer, and I thoroughly support this statutory proposal.